Hi guys, this is Akhilesh. Now I'm going to share my point of view when it comes to safeguarding a private or a prohibited area. We really need to safeguard these private areas because these are the particular ones which are not to be exposed to the intruders or an external ones. Mainly when it comes to military bases or any national security issues. So it is very important because we can't expose our national security to the other ones. So it becomes easy for them to intrude into our country. So it is very essential to do them. And these can be easily done by using IoT, Internet of Things, which includes sensors and Arduinos and all other such things. So by using all of those, we just do a basic circuit or a layout in order to do a mini project of such kind of thing, which can be expanded and made into a micro project. So it is very important to have a well-designed protective system in a private area. And now coming to the importance of the application, it is very important to protect a private zone, as I have already said. And by doing this, we can decrease or lower the number of intruders or the percentage in which a matter or an internal issue is being exposed to the other nations. Whenever one of this message, if we have a well-planned system over the private area and an intruder intrudes this system, so we get a basic alarm and another message to our or the authorized person. So we can take the proper action so that nothing can be lost. Like at least we can even catch the intruder and we can just know the way they are coming in and we can make our problem easy, like in safeguarding the things. The problem statement is to develop a security system and a method that protects and private a prohibited region made using Internet of Things and sensors. So we basically use sensors whenever we know that whenever a sensor is broken, we can connect them in a way that we get an alarm. So we use the Arduino Uno, general Arduino Uno, and code it in a way that whenever a sensor is broken, we get an alarm or a message using different modules like Bluetooth module or a GSM module with a SIM. So we come to know about these two in the next ones. And coming to this point, objectives. Like when we are doing such kind of a presentation, we need to know the objectives or the behind reasons for which we are doing this and the way in which we are going to proceed into this. So it's like to know the importance of the prohibited zones. So it is really important because we need to know why are we protecting something, and to make a clear layout on doing a fence system to protect these private areas, because without a clear plan over the system we cannot take any appropriate actions. So when we have a basic idea or what are we doing and a perfect plan in implementing those things, we really come to have a good output and we can really safeguard our things really in a good manner. To implement the plan and prepare a fencing over the prohibited zone. So once we are done with the system like that, we need to get it applied over a prohibited region. So like for example, you can take a forest region where you get sandalwood or something like that. Because it's a national property, no one should at least dare to do such thing, like to intrude into that and steal something. So when it comes to a national property, it's really important to do those things. So once having a proper circuit as it done in the second objective, we need to implement that in a particular area and check whether it is working properly or not, and to make a system produce an alert message when the fence is broken. Because whenever you have a proper fencing over an area and you can't keep men always around that, like no one can be in the station and watch guard it 24/7, right? Because it's like, so whenever you have this kind of system, like you get an alert message whenever it's broken, so no one need to be over there. The manpower, like what we are using to safeguard decreases. So it can be like totally a system without you. It can be really an unmanned military based protection. So it's like you did not pay salaries or hike them or go with them and stay, like make people stay over there, and all those things can be eradicated. So you'll have perfect layout over the given area, and as we get a message, we can take the appropriate action within the minimum time that takes to take appropriate things. So it will be like you get a message who is the authorized person or the authorized system which has been dedicated for this kind of work will get a message. So you can easily know that someone or something, like using some other way, they have intruded into our area. So we can just go and protect our area from them. And I come to conclude this video as a basic of how to do or as just an introduction to this topic, because I conclude it in this way, like develop an economic or a user-friendly protective fencing in order to have a control over the private or a prohibited area. Because not only developing a perfect layout is not only important, like it should be economical. Because like when it comes to government thing, like you have lot and lot of areas to be protected, right? So it can't be too expensive. So it need to be an economical way, and we must be able to afford that. So I conclude this video by doing this. Thank you. And these are the references.